Hey everyone, it's Shap. Happy Thursday. Here we go with another post. I would say one that you don't think is about wellness, but it definitely is. Okay. It's called Civility 101. So, first of all, feel free to comment. This is going to be one of those posts where I'm sure there's going to be a lot of disagreements. Feel free to post your comment. Please do so in a way that's respectful. Okay. If you disagree, don't attack me personally because you disagree, but tell me what your opinion is. Okay, so first of all, let's start with this. I didn't watch a lot of Charlie Kirk's stuff, and it's not because I wasn't interested. I just really don't watch a lot of political pundits. It's just not my thing because I find that they tend to be very one-sided, their way or no way, and that's honestly just not how I think and how I believe in things. But with that said, let's kind of cut right to the chase. Charlie Kirk was a young father, a young husband, 31 years of age. Um, anyone who believes that what happened to him was just, you need to do some self-reflection and think about yourself. Like, if you believe what happened to him was okay, step back for a second and think about if that happened to somebody that you knew, that you were close with, and would you still feel that way? Because I don't care what anybody's beliefs are. What happened to him was horrendous, and now he has a widowed wife and kids, which obviously is so sad for him. So let's get that out of the way right from the get-go. Now on to obviously the main point, and that is this issue of being civil. Okay. So I was reading a lot of the posts that I saw on Facebook, and I actually I started to actually write something, but I decided that writing something is so easy. It's easy to type some sentences in and hit a post button. And you don't got to do anything else. But when you actually talk about it, then you open yourself up for people to actually comment, and that's why I'm talking about it. So all of the people that I see that are vilifying Democrats, you don't even know who the shooter was. You're making a generalization about what political party people are and saying, unfriend me. Really? Unfriend you because you have a different belief system? And guess what? Before anybody throws shade my way, the same thing would happen on the other side. If this was somebody who was a Democratic political pundit, somebody who was very popular, and it happened, I bet you a lot of the Republicans that are going crazy now wouldn't say a word. But of course, all the Dems would. And that is part of the problem we have right now. There is such a lack of civility. To believe that Charlie Kirk got shot because of all of the Democrats, it shows such a lack of, honestly, just knowledge of things. That is part of our society right now. We are so uncivil towards each other. And again, I would challenge anybody who knows me personally, who has watched any of my posts, read any of the thing I said, to find anything that is attacking other people. Even if I disagree, I don't attack them. There are plenty of people that I know that their views are different than mine, and I still consider them acquaintances and sometimes even friends, because they're entitled to their views. That's part of our American right of freedom of speech. But when I see some of the stuff that's being put out there, blaming a large group of people because of this, check yourself. If this happened on the other side, what would you be saying? Or would you be silent? And I'm guessing you'd probably be silent. And that is part of the issue that I see in our country right now. Republicans and Democrats both are so quick to vilify the other party because it's easy. It's clickbait. And that's what people feed on. Think about for a second, and I want you to do this. Go back to all the posts that you read and think about how many likes somebody's getting who is saying something that is divisive. Just go back and check. You'll be amazed at how many it is. Then go back and check and just look for how many likes somebody got for something as simple as, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. I feel so bad for his kids and his family. Check it. You'll be amazed at what you see. And that is because it's so easy to get emotional and throw stuff out there. So how do we solve this? And how does it relate to wellness? Well, it directly relates to wellness because of the stress that it causes. Like when I saw what happened with Charlie Kirk, I didn't watch a lot of his stuff. I didn't know him personally, but I still feel incredibly bad for his wife, his kids, and the people that were close to him, and even people who didn't even know him who just feel sad. That's a human emotion, which honestly, we should feel. What we shouldn't be doing is attacking other people because this happened. You know what happened? One crazy person who you don't even know who the heck it was did this. One. Not 50 million, one person. And that one person needs to be accountable, which at some point, hopefully they will be. But by attacking a large group of people, what are you accomplishing? I would love for somebody to respond to me. When you attack a large group of people, what do you accomplish? Honestly, what's that do for you? Because it's not going to change anything. I tell you what changes stuff is when we treat people with respect, and if we disagree civilly. And one final quick note, and I know this is a really long one because I was thinking about it, is when people talk about, all the stuff that's thrown out there on social media from various parties, I can tell you right now, of a lot of the stuff that I read is thrown out there by people. It's negative. And then they'll be the first person to criticize somebody else who's throwing something out there. Check yourself. Like, this video that I'm doing right now is not meant to be a negative video. It's meant to be real. We have a civility problem in our country. We have a difficulty agreeing to disagree. And guess what? From everything I've heard from Charlie Kirk and read, he was able to civilly debate people even if he disagreed, which is a cornerstone of our country. Civilly disagree, not with anger, not with violence, but doing so in a way that is respectful. So feel free to comment. I know it's a long video and many people don't have the attention span to watch something for 8 minutes, but feel free to do so. And again, I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to go back and forth as long as it's done in a civil way. Thanks again for all you do. Appreciate you. You're awesome.